Hello, this is Tia Robinson, your LWD Performance Coach. By now, I'm sure you've heard about our new feature within the Local Web Dominator program called the Profit Accelerator. This amazing new tool is going to help you increase profitability on every unit sold and improve your closing ratio, all without having to discount your product. But let me show you how it works. Log in to your Local Web Dominator control panel using your current login details. If you don't know your current login details, please feel free to give us a call at 877-242-4472, and we'll be happy to either set those up for you or reset them for you. Once you're logged in, on your dashboard, look for the Profit Accelerator button. When you click the button, you'll be taken to your worksheet. You have the opportunity now to input as much of the customer's information as possible. At this point, you've already greeted the customer, gone through the interview and investigation process, built rapport, done a presentation or a demonstration, and hopefully even gotten them on a test ride. Now you're sitting down with the customer and you're ready to grab their driver's license. Tell them, I'm going to grab your license, get some options on the Harley-Davidson V-Rod that you're interested in. Then bring your license, make a photocopy of it, sit down at the control panel, work up this worksheet for them. Here's how we do it. Put in the customer's information, starting with a general customer here. You can provide as much details here as you want. No need to put the stock, VIN, and miles if you don't want to. We're going to just start off putting this customer on a Harley-Davidson V-Rod. You can type it in, or you can use the drop-down menu to select the model and make that you're interested in. It automatically populates MSRP. This is an editable field, so feel free to change that based on the unit in question. Now we move over to trade-ins and offsets. If the customer has a trade-in, you would add that here. Simply click the Add a Trade-in button. We're going to be having Mr. Mark Powers, our imaginary customer today, trade in his Yamaha, let me type that in, VMAX, and that's a 2010. The value of his current trade-in is about $14,500. However, he still owes a payoff of $15,000. So we're going to put that information in because the customer's already provided that for us when we were in the interview and building rapport stage. I'm also going to add a couple of things. I've seen that VMAX. It's definitely going to need some new tires. We'll add tires, go ahead and give it a complete detail. If there are any additional trade-in offsets that we need to add, we would simply type those in here, put in the cost associated and add them, and then we can select them from the box down below. I'm going to leave it at a detail and new tires. We'll click done. These are the prices that are automatically included in the worksheet. If you'd like to edit those, you can do them here. You can edit the cost. I'll also show you how to edit those worksheet settings for all future worksheets moving forward. Then we just click Save. Now we've got the trade-in information here. We'll move over to accessories and add-ons. All of your back-end and front-end add-ons are automatically included in the worksheet. You can select or deselect any of the optional accessories. You may also add accessories that you'd like if they're going to put a new windscreen on this particular unit. Set them back about $1,000. Go ahead and type that in. And that's a taxable addition. So is the gap insurance and the extended warranty. Now I'm going to move over to my payment options. I have payment options populated in here. You can deselect. I'd like to keep that 72 months option in my back pocket. I'm also going to update the APR. It's best to start with a higher APR so that as the estimate process is happening, you can always run their credit later, and if they qualify for a lower rate, you're able to give them a better monthly payment, giving them the satisfaction that they have gotten a great deal. Alright, so we've got different APR rates in here, slightly higher than average. That way we can, like I said, back out and give them a lower APR if they qualify. We're going to select a down payment. Always assume a down payment. Customer will certainly like to walk away with zero down, but assume a down payment, and then if they have zero down, we can have that in a discussion later. Select the down payment you'd like and move into details. This is going to populate for you the loan amount here, and then print this worksheet for your customer. The worksheet now shows this was prepared for this specific customer on the model they wanted. Notice we have never discussed the price of the unit. We are not inviting discounting. The price of the vehicle is the price. Now, you take this worksheet out to your customer. You've generated this within 1 minute. You go to your customer, you say, most of our customers appreciate seeing some options on payment and length terms. As you can see, there are options from $1,000 to $5,000 down and payment terms from 24 to 60 months. Here's my pen. This is important. Make sure you hand the customer your pen. Do not put it on the desk. They won't pick it up. Hand them your pen. Now tell them, you're in control of this buying decision. So here, circle the payment that best fits your budget. The customer is empowered to choose the payment that they are comfortable with without your salesperson having to force them or coerce them into making a decision. And nobody is talking unit price. You can't work with that. You're not negotiating the price. You can work within the payment terms. If the customer would like to talk about trade-ins, you can see that you've illustrated the tax savings here, the trade-in offsets, and the effective trade allowance. You've also got the back end and front end options added to this to help improve your profitability, and everything is disclosed in this estimate. It is an estimate and subject to change. So if the customer says, I can only afford X amount of dollars, well, that's okay. Let's go ahead and run a credit app now, and you can take them to that next step. As you can see, running the Profit Accelerator worksheet was extremely easy to set up, very quick, and it puts the customer in control while maintaining your price and margin. If you have any questions about how to use this, feel free to give us a call at 877-242-4472. But I recommend logging in today and giving this a shot on your next sale. Have a great afternoon.